Guys, so today I want to come to you talking to you about Hampton. I get a lot of questions about the school and, just a lot of different topics. And I'm trying to basically just put them all into one video. But first of all, I want to introduce myself to any of you guys that are new to my channel. My name is Ayanna, junior public relations major, marketing minor at Hampton University. I have went there all since I was a freshman. So I have acquired a bit of knowledge about my institution, so I can answer these questions for you guys. I'm not in student recruitment, although I should be, because I'm always, telling people about Hampton, and a lot of you guys have told me that I was your final decision on whether or not you were coming to the school. So I thank you guys so much that I can help you all. If I forget anything in this video, just make sure to comment down below if I didn't touch on a certain topic or anything like that. But I'm going to basically read off of the list that I have here from questions that I get so much of different topics. So, dorms. We have a bunch of different dorms. Our freshman dorms for the females are Twitchell, BC, Moton, and Kelsey, or is it Kennedy? One of the two. And then for the boys, we have James Hall, Harkness Hall, and we have Pierce Hall. All of our different dorms have their own stigmas to them, their own stereotypes and things of that nature. That is just an HBCU, motif for everything to be very stereotyped and very, sectional or whatever. I stayed in Twitchell my freshman year. I loved Twitchell. It was a fun experience. The dorm director was very, very sweet. She stayed at your business. Everybody really pretty much got along in Twitchell. Twitchell is known for having the pretty girls. But, all Hampton girls are cute. But Twitchell is known for having the pretty girls, the classy girls. All of that were the Twitchell trendsetters. If I can recommend a dorm to not stay in, it would be Moton Hall. And that's just the dorm that nobody really wants to stay in. But the latecomers usually get stuck there. So that's that. For the boys, we have, like I said, we have James Hall for the freshmen. So James Hall is known for, the cool boys or whatever. It's called the hood because it's kind of ratchet. So I guess if that's your personality, stay there. Harkness is known for our more put together, our future Barack Obamas will stay in Harkness. Granted, all Hampton students are destined for greatness, but the Harkness boys are just a little bit more put together. That's the stereotype. Now my last year, my sophomore year, I stayed in Davidson Hall, and that is a hall that nobody really wants to stay in. It's literally the last option, and I was really, really skeptical about staying there. Because my housing stuff had gotten, messed up at the very, very last minute. So that's where I had to stay. But I was there with Briana, and, everything was fine. And I'm actually staying there again this coming year. I'm not excited about staying on campus. But the fact that I did live in Davidson for an entire year, I kind of got used to it. It's very, very quiet. There's nobody really in there. There's really no rules. So I got used to that. And I lived right across the hall from the laundry room, and the bathroom. So that was very, very convenient. But as far as, the condition of the dorms are older. They're historic. Everything on Hampton's campus is considered historic. So it's some repairs that they will not do. And it's just some upgrades that they won't do. You're not allowed to have certain appliances in the dorm, such as refrigerators, microwaves, anything of the cooking nature. You're really not allowed to have in the dorm unless you do have a medical note, and that is only for refrigerators. So that is one thing that is not so good about the dorm living on campus situation. Another thing about the dorm life on campus is just the simple fact that they do room checks. So you really don't have a lot of privacy, especially as a freshman. It depends on where you stay, how strict the room checks are. Last year, my sophomore year, they did a health check, and we had like limeritas in our room, and of course Hampton is a dry campus, so we got in trouble for that, and that was a big fiasco. But You live and you learn. Next topic a lot of people want to know about is the food. Okay, well, if you guys have been following Hampton and, following people from Hampton, last year we opened up our new cafeteria. So our new cafeteria is really, really nice. I guess you could say it's state of the art. It has all these different sections and different areas you can go, and they're all like boat themed because our school is just, a water boat piratey theme. So that's how the new calf is. I would say the food did get a lot better from the old calf. The new calf took some time getting used to, only because Hampton is so very, very traditional. So, we missed our old little small ratchet cafeteria. And the people, like the freshmen that got there last year, they didn't get a chance to experience the old cafeteria. So they don't know the struggle of the old cafeteria. They don't know the struggle of fried chicken Wednesdays. And we also have Fried Chicken Wednesdays. That is another HBCU tradition. Everybody calls it something different. Some people call it Chicken Wednesdays. Our school calls it Fried Chicken Wednesdays. Of course, we have chicken and, fried chicken, macaroni, all that, blah, 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 all that stuff. But the food did get a lot better, I would say. It still gives you the runs. It's a common myth at Hampton that the food has laxatives in it, which I believe. So you would have to come there to figure that out. Next is transportation. A lot of people send me emails, everything, messages on YouTube, comments about the transportation. Hampton is not located in a college town, if you will. So transportation is one of the biggest issues that I feel like they're going to start working on really, really soon. I'm probably going to graduate by the time they get that situated. But transportation is just not the easiest, especially as a freshman, and especially when you don't have a car. So your best bet is just to link up with somebody who has a car. Hopefully your big sister or big brother that SLP appoints you with at the beginning of the school year has a car, and they're willing to take you places that you need to go. Of course, don't take advantage of them. Unfortunately, I did not have, my big brothers and sisters did not have cars. So I was really basically out there on my own with my friends, and we were forced to take cabs. The only places you really, really need to go as a freshman is to the Peninsula, to Walmart, and probably just to get something to eat. But you won't believe until you step foot on that campus and until you live there for a little bit of time how hard it is just to get something to eat if you miss the calf or if you just don't want to eat the calf. Like, it's so hard. Like, Hampton students love going to Chipotle because it's right at the Peninsula. And it's something that we can't get all the time. So when we do get it, it's like a reward. I know you guys have seen people follow me on Twitter or Instagram and stuff. Like, when I get Chipotle while I'm at school, it's like literally a gift because it's so hard. And, some people are selfish. They don't like to take you places. And, you don't want to spend cab money just to get a $7 Chipotle. So the transportation situation does need to get a little bit better. Hopefully they start having like a shuttle system just to take us to basic places that we need to go. As far as getting around to like parties and stuff as a freshman, most of the parties now have had shuttles. So if you are about that shuttle life, more power to you. I personally was never about that life. I feel like if I don't have a ride there in a car, I don't need to go. So yeah.